And we are back once again to Slime Isekai Memories. Today, we are continuing chapter 29 of the main story, Demon Lord's Daily Life, Demons and Strategies. Now then, King of Falmouth, I have a message for you from my lord, Great Rimuru. Let's hear it, messenger from the nation of monsters. Very well then. A week from now, a peace conference will be held here between the representatives of our two nations. On this occasion, we shall provide you with the following options. Options? 1. For the king to step down and pay reparations for the war. 2. Surrender and become a vassal state to our nation. 3. Continue the war. That's absurd! That's all from me. I shall return in a week's time. Please have your answer ready by then. Wait a second! That's not enough time! Silence! For I am a man with a very short temper. But we must summon all the noblemen from the countryside. I said, be quiet! Your inconvenience is of no concern to Great Rimuru. I'm warning you, do not even think about playing any cheap tricks on us. We will not allow you to delay your answer. If we do not get a reply from you in a week's time, we'll assume that you want to continue this war. Do you understand? Alright. Make sure you think wisely before making your decision. Okay. And that's how I gave them a little shake-up. And as for the terms of the treaty, I demanded 10,000 stellar gold coins as reparations. 10,000 stellar coins? Wait, so that's... In terms of Japanese money, this translates to roughly 1 trillion yen. Seriously? Isn't that being way too excessive? Not at all. I did give them 3 options, but only one is feasible. With their army now in ruins, it would be impossible for them to continue the war. As for becoming a vassal state, well, that would be strongly opposed by the aristocrats. Which leaves them with one option, to pay reparations and somehow try to negotiate a deal. Like what? Lowering the price? Or paying installments over a decade or something? Yes, but we will not lower our price. The Kingdom of Falmouth has no choice but to accept our conditions. I suppose they'll try to shift the responsibility onto a third party. And if that happens? It's all factored into the plan. We should be able to gain at least 1,000 stellar gold coins. Based on what? It's simple. Stellar gold coins are simply too expensive to be of any real practical use. In fact, They probably never use them for making payments. I see. With nothing to spend them on, they have no choice but to keep hoarding them. So what else are you plotting? Choosing the first option means paying reparations and having the king step down. The abducted Edo Malice will lose his power base. And naturally, the blame will fall on him. So it'll just end up becoming a third party who will be held accountable by the aristocrats. With the royal knights wiped out, opposing the aristocrats would essentially mean death for Edo Malice. He has no choice but to submit. However, that is only on the surface, and in reality, the royalists possess no army, so they're bound to lose against the nobles. How can that be avoided? Answer. The best approach would be to bring in Yum's force and retain a cooperative relationship. This would allow for... So the king's going to take Yum and us as his allies. Yes, a very wise assertion. So should we give Yum more resources? We should. Razin has been instructed to contact us when the time comes. And that would ensure us victory? Oh, what kind of a face am I supposed to make at a time like these? Okay. I might really be done for. What if some other pretender to the throne forms an alliance with the neighboring kingdoms? I am having Sir Fuse and King Gazelle pressure their governments not to intervene. I think that is a possibility we can safely ignore. If it does come to pass, however, I will enter the battle myself, so don't worry. Alright, I'll leave that to you then. Let me know if anything happens. Yes, my lord. I assure you that everything is in good hands. Well, that was a lot of exposition on the politics of the slime world, on how they maneuver and make themselves the strongest nation here. The Saint's Intention. So 5-turn limit battle. So do I have to defeat the enemy in 5 turns? Or is it just surviving 5 turns? I don't need that. And I say press confirmed instead of not needing. Man, with the new UI, it is kind of weird to see this. Let's see. Do I just go with the fire team? I guess I will just go with the fire team. I don't think there's anything else I can do. I don't know what that symbol is of the creature. So I need melee and I need fire. I have 2 melees, so we'll see how this goes. I don't know what the heart print skill is. I have no heart print skills. The Holy Empire, Ruburios. This nation has achieved full equality by entrusting all administration to their god. The only opponent I have ever lost against. When you get lost, I want you to depend on me. Her ways were always too lenient. Besides, if I lean on her anymore, I'm going to end up becoming useless. The only thing you can rely on this world is your own strength. And yes, I have found it. The place that will make me stronger. I joined the Western Holy Church and became a Holy Knight in a year, and then the captain of the Holy Knights in 2 years. But as I rose through the ranks, I gradually began to see the reality of the church, and came to the following conclusion. The Holy Emperor Roburios is actually a vampire called Luis, who is the twin brother of the demon lord Roy Valentine. So the truth is that a vampire is claiming to be a god and ruling over humans. So this is where my journey ends. But at least I was able to take down one form of evil. With all this noise, I could hear you all the way from my bedroom. What in the world are you doing? I bet Hinata in this moment was like, damn, I thought I killed all the vampires here, but there's actually a third one. I shall forbid you two to die and leave me alone. And then in the end, she didn't even kill a single vampire. You too, human. Do not die with such assumptions on me based on prejustice. What is justice? To defeat evil? Even if that were the case, who are you to judge my actions based on your weak powers? There is no justice that can satisfy all free will. It would be most arrogant of you to think otherwise. No? I'll give you a week. Since you managed to take down my subordinates, I'm sure you'll be able to overcome the 7-day trial. When you do so, I shall show you my true power. So I guess this is her getting to see Luminus's power. Considering we have to last like 5 rounds, I'll just let Otto deal with this. Because I don't think she'll be able to do a lot to me. We're resistant. Like, unless she had a bunch of secret skills, there's no way she'd be able to do all the damage she needs. Now she just got her first secret skill. Chaos Control. Like, I'm not even sure us actually doing damage does anything. Was it surviving 7 turns? That would actually be kind of cool if they like reference that. It's like 7 days, 7 turns. But I think it's 5 turns, right? Like, she does do a lot of damage, but not enough to end us in 5 turns. We can skip that. Damn it! Megamine almost held out. If I would just switched her out. Ooh! Like, damn, she started doing insane damage at the end. What the hell? Okay, but we survived. Jeez! All that damage. Well, at least we got 2 of them. And so, I overcame the trials and fought Lady Luminus once again. To no one's surprise, I lost the battle and ended up as her right hand. Even though Lady Luminus is a vampire, she and her kind do not devour humans. They only take a little bit of blood for sustenance. In fact, the elite vampires do not even need blood and can live forever. Apparently, the happier the human is, the tastier their blood. However, sucking out large quantities of blood is strictly forbidden by Lady Luminus. The fairness and order maintained in this nation are on a level unparalleled among the other Western nations. That is why I must protect Lady Luminus in order to defend this utopia. Okay, well, that's the origin of Hinata and Luminus meeting, and her becoming Luminus's right-hand person. And now we see our opponents for the next arc of this story, which is going to be the Western Holy Church. If you guys are enjoying Slime Isekai Memories, please make sure to follow me on all my social medias like my Twitter, my Twitch, my YouTube, my DLive, my TikTok, my Kick, Rumble, Odyssey, and Patreon. And check out my second YouTube channel. And like and comment on all my videos. And even join my Discord. There you can stay up to date with everything I choose to do, where my streams, videos, or anything else. But yeah, I hope to see you guys next time. Bye.